Well, hello and good day, toy fans, and welcome to Super Awesome Toys. My name is Panama Zartan, and in this episode we'll take a look at Mattel's Masters of the Universe Classics, Blade. I never even liked the movie. Like all other Masters of the Universe Classics figures, Blade comes packaged in the familiar blistered card packaging we're all used to, which displays the figure and all the included accessories clearly. The back of the packaging, as usual, displays some other figures in the line, as well as Blade's bio. Blade's articulation is nothing out of the ordinary for Masters of the Universe Classics figures. Let's run it down anyway. As usual, the head is on a ball joint, which allows him to move his head side to side, as well as up and down. These silver bits here at the side of the head don't get in the way of the articulation, since they're made of very soft plastic. Moving on, the arms can go up and down, and forwards and backwards. And they're really tight. His armor doesn't hinder the articulation since it's made of soft plastic. He also has a bicep cut, hinged elbows, and a swivel at the wrists. He also has an ab crunch, which is not hindered by his armor. He has a swivel at the waist. His legs can bend outwards and can move forwards and backwards. They can also rotate at the thigh. There's a hinge at the knees, a boot cut, and nice tight hinged ankles. Blade includes some nice accessories. Let's take a look at them. First of all, he includes his movie sword, cast in gray plastic. It's a shame though that Mattel only decided to paint the crossguard and skimp out on the paint apps on the rest of the sword. There's another issue with this sword, and that is that the hilt is too wide and it is difficult for Blade to hold it properly. He holds it tightly if you put it in sideways, but that looks foolish, and if you make him hold it correctly, it applies some force to the hand which might give it stress marks in the long run. Just look how wide that hilt looks on his hand. It's putting a lot of stress on the top here. He also includes the sword from the original Blade figure, cast in gray plastic and devoid of any paint apps whatsoever. It is still a nice looking sword though, and I actually preferred it over the movie sword. Blade's armor has two slots where you can store his swords right here at his sides. Just slip the swords through the holes and they hold there nicely. And of course, he includes his movie laser whip, made all in soft red translucent plastic with the hilt painted silver. It is also somewhat difficult to get the whip into his hand, since you have to pry his fingers open in order to do so. But once you do, he holds it nicely. As with most other Masters of the Universe Classics figures, his armor is removable by untapping the two hooks that fasten the armor here on his side. You need to remove the head in order to remove the armor. Anthony DeLongis has never been more ripped in his life. As I said before, his armor is made of very soft plastic, so it doesn't hinder his articulation at all. Blade was portrayed in the 1987 Masters of the Universe movie by Anthony DeLongis, and obviously Blade here doesn't look at all like Mr. DeLongis. Not a bad thing at all though, since he looks pretty badass. He is instantly recognizable as Blade though, with his eye patch and the scar on his face. His armor is incredible and covered in intricate detail that we haven't seen so far in a Masters of the Universe Classics figure. All of his chainmail is sculpted and painted silver with a black wash. He has some daggers sculpted right onto his thighs. His left bracer has some shooting darts sculpted there and painted silver. He really looks amazing, but if I had to complain about something, it would be that his color scheme is too neutral. Compared to the vibrant colors of the other evil warriors, Blade just doesn't stand out. I was never a big fan of the Masters of the Universe movie because I felt it separated itself too much from the source material, so I never even cared about the movie figures when they were first released. But this Blade figure is simply amazing, and I think it makes a great addition to any Masters of the Universe Classics collection. So that's gonna wrap this look at Mattel's Masters of the Universe Classics Blade. All that's left for me to say is that if you like this review, don't forget to share, rate, and subscribe, and I'll catch up with you guys later in another edition of Super Awesome Toys.